Yeah, leg day again here at the prison yard. Got my training journal. I'm gonna do things a little differently today, I'll let you know. 2 different sizes. Notice how this one is small. This used to be my big quad. Now it's my little quad, and same thing with the calves. So I'm gonna do everything unilateral today. I'm gonna do everything ×2. I'm gonna do right leg first, left leg next. Warm up, calves and abs. See you inside. 7, 9, 18, calf raises. I got on my skull crushers. Yep, that's what those are, skull crushers. Man, it gets hard real fast. So that's my right leg, my weak side. This is my left leg, the stronger one. So interesting for a right-handed person, a right-hand dominant person, right leg dominant person, to be all weak on the right side. Weak right arm from the injury, weak right leg from the injuries. I'm really having an opportunity to be humbled here. But with this left leg, I have a tendency to overuse the outside, the peroneals, the muscles on the lateral portion of the lower leg. It's because I've been stabilizing with it. So now I'm really focusing on pressing through the middle and inside of the foot off that big toe. Oh. You can even look here. See how thick this is? That's where it was repaired. Bro, your Achilles tendon is like the main connector between the foot and the rest of the body. When I tore my Achilles tendon, the first thing I thought of was how back in the day when like feudal lords would keep their ironsmith workers put without running away. You know how you kept them working? Cut his Achilles tendon, can't run. True story. So if you want to keep somebody working at the table, instead of running off, maybe leaving, going joining another band, maybe a woman, nope, you staying right there, bro, because once that tendon's cut, he ain't doing shit. He's walking like that for the rest of his life. You can't repair this? The rest of your life, you walking weird. I thought I was gonna have a cane for the rest of my life. That's not what God had planned, though. Oh, good, we'll call that a day. By the time you see this video, we either just about to do or already did a grand opening for Strength Camp Jacksonville. Big shout out, Strength Camp Jacksonville. So, that's what's up. Oh. Calves and abs, calves and abs. It's a different beast. I don't even put any weight on that shit. Whew, it's killing me. Crazy when your strong side is your weak side. then it makes your weak side the strong side. That's just a level down. Now I'm leveling up. Oi. Leg day, especially when I first started training in my basement back in 1994, very first workouts. I love legs. I love doing legs because I was good at it, right? The ego loves to do what the ego is good at, or what you're good at. So I squatted and squatted, squatted and squatted. My legs, you saw the last video, huge. So what was once the alpha becomes the omega. What was first becomes last, and the last shall become first again. They only remind you of one part of it, right? What goes up must come down. But they don't mention that what goes down bounces back up. You gotta embrace the whole process, the sunshine and the darkness. I love the darkness, I love this. There's a famous t-shirt that I think Nike made. Nike, shout out for being stupid. That says, talented but lazy. I see these fucking kids wearing that shirt like there's something to be proud of. I'm talented, but I don't know how to work hard. Yo, talent is worthless in the end. If you don't know struggle, you don't know challenge, you don't know discipline, dedication, and building your own value. Those of us with gifts, I'll tell you right now from experience, easy to take it for granted. All these injuries have taught me what I have. I'm not looking at what I don't have anymore. Makes me grateful for what I do have. Those things that I was blessed with, but even more so, those things that I work to refine and gain and work myself. Co-creators. That's why we're co-creators with God, with the universe. You come with a set of cards you're dealt with. But how you deal those cards, up to you, up to me, up to us. I don't really follow too many people, not really a consumer of too much information or ideas or media, at least traditionally. Things are changing, but I recently have seen what C.T. Fletcher's going through. And I've been watching his struggle, his journey of the heart, figuratively and literally. And my respect for that man has gone through the roof, especially seeing how he's been battling back after having his heart replaced. Me, I'm dealing with a little bit of patchwork in my limbs. This man's core organ, the core, that's where the word corazon comes from. Core organ, core rhythmical beat, vibration in his body, taken out and replaced. And to watch him train the way he's training, so much so that he's got blood dripping off his face. At first I thought he was crazy, but then I saw that look in his eye. He's determined. He knows life is a blessing. I've been loving reading your comments lately, so I'll pose this to you. If you're watching this and you're inspired by what I'm saying, inspired by CT, inspired by my journey back, I'd love to hear where you're at. Not everybody has a platform like myself and CT and those of us who are in the public eye. But those of you guys who are still journeying and struggling and working your way up, maybe you're born with a disease or some unfortunate happened to you. Where do you find yourself today on that journey? Are you still on the bottom trying to get your footing so that you climb back up? That's okay, that might take a long time. You might have to be down there for a while. Or are you starting to see the daylight? Are you starting to rise up? Or Are you on top and you're realizing you might be called to go down? That's humility too. Being on the top and knowing when it's time to climb down. That climb down is always preceded, followed by another climb up. So I got a question for you, YouTube. On leg day, do you do a lot of different exercises? Or do you keep it focused on just a few and you hammer those? Me, as you can see, I like to keep it simple. Ooh, ouch. Ooh. That's it, I'm moving on. It's crazy how the body works. Since injuring the Achilles, I stabilize and overactivate my adductor on this side. I guess that's just the compensatory movement caused that. So as I'm doing this, I can feel inside here activating. I actually have to make a conscious effort to bring it out here. But on this side, out here stabilizes. And I have to make conscious effort to bring it in here. So doing the unilateral work, doing the conscious bodybuilding really forces the nervous system to break old habits, you know? And I'm talking about habits from injuries, but there's bad habits from lifestyle. The way you use your body or don't use your body. So taking this conscious bodybuilding approach is fascinating because I get to see where the path of least resistance is for my nervous system, and then breaking that path and building new roadways, new pathways, new motor engrams. That's it. 5 exercises, got it done. Started off like a firecracker and fizzled just the same. I'm done, burnt. Unilateral leg workouts is where it's at. See you next time.